Hello everyone. Welcome to this isn't Minecraft. This isn't any game whatsoever. Welcome to The Lost Vikings, which is a game. Ooh, that's mighty loud. Turn that down a bit. I really love this game. Quite simply, I think I'm just going to turn the game audio down a bit because I haven't configured my SNES emulator properly just yet. So there we go. That should be okay. Let's start a new game. So, The Lost Vikings was a game made for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, commonly referred to as SNES. And okay, let's go for the cutscene. My name is Eric the Swift. I can run like the wind, and it is time for me, Baliog and Olaf, to go hunting. Have a nice day, honey. So, in this game, you take the role of 3 Vikings, one of which you can see running off here. Now this fella, he can jump, as you can see, and that's all. I am Olaf the Stout. I can block anything with my shield, as we will now see, hopefully. So here he goes wandering off, and as you can see, he blocked that bit of snail spit. I am Baliog the Fierce, and I am the toughest Viking in the land. Look at those guns. So off he goes with his sword. He also has a bow and arrow, and he's going to kill this snail for us. Boom! So there we go. And the runner and jumper can also bash walls down with his spiky helmet. In this game, you play all 3 of these characters, not at the same time, but the objective is to get all of them to the exit in one go. It will become clear. Oh, we got bitten. Oh, that's a shame. It'll become clear as we play. However, for now, we'll just enjoy this opening romp. Oh, look at that! Shoot a dinosaur in the face. It is a puzzle game. The idea is that you use everyone's abilities together to get to the exit. So as you can see, the guy with the shield provides a jumping platform for the guy who can jump. Oh, beg your pardon. Allowing him to reach an area that would otherwise be inaccessible. And that concludes the quote-unquote tutorial as they loop right around the world back to the start to join their families. I do love this game. I've never completed it all the way through. I've always had to use, or not cheats, but get passwords. Another successful day of hunting. Our life is good. I hope I never have to leave my beloved village. My hero! Ominous foreshadowing there at the end of that little bit of speech. Never before has there been such obvious ominous foreshadowing. Later that night. Oh, an earthquake and a spaceship appeared. Oh dear. Oh, he's having to leave his beloved village. What will he do? Oh, there goes... Pardon me. There goes the other one. Oh, thank God it's just leaving now. Oh, no. That is taking the fat one as well. Damn. Things just got serious. Let's hope nothing bad happens. Ooh. This game does have a brilliant soundtrack, by the way, as well. I hope you're listening. Guys, I have a bad feeling about this. The game is littered with references to things as well. It's really good. So, arrow keys to move around, and Z button to jump, like that. And then, you can get hints if you stand next to these buttons and press A. In this case, it is my X button, because obviously it's going by SNES controls. In order to charge, we just need to press what would be Y on a SNES controller, but is A on my keyboard. All of us must reach the exit to escape. Press L or R, in this case D and C, to switch to my buddies. So as you can see, we press that button, and now we are the man with the weapons. So we can shoot this fella with our arrow and bow by pressing the Y button, or we can chop him up with a sword by pressing the B button. And then we have the guy with the shield, who will put his shield up or down. Oh dear. Depending on... Well, no, he will. If you just push B, he'll do it. If you push Y, he does it. A and X do nothing. And that's pretty much it. You also have items, as you can see at the top there, which I'll explain in a moment. What are we doing here? I'm never going to remember all the voices. Oh, he was more Cockney, wasn't he? What are we doing here? I don't know. Can't remember his voice either. That'll do. I don't know. Will you guys just shut up and follow me? So there we go. Easy first level. No problems. So yes, you do have items in this game. The password for this level is great. So as you can see, I'm going to pick up a tomato here, and if we lose a bit of health, which are the 3 dots below the character portraits, we can eat our bit of fruit to regain health, as these boxes will now tell us. To select an item, press select and then move your flashing box over the item and press select to exit, which in this case is the shift button. As you can see, there we are. And to use a selected item, press X, which we will get onto later, no doubt. This is electricity, which we don't want to touch. Press A to push buttons, flip switches, and talk to other characters. There we go. All turned off. We have another tomato. You look awfully happy. What are you? I am Aftiek. Are you the janitor? What's a janitor? And how do I get out of here? You must destroy the ship's computer. This is not a ship. And what is a computer? Never mind. You must find bombs to blow it up. So there we are. That's our objective. We need to find some bombs. Now the running man here can also use his horns to kill monsters. Just like that. And then we can press our A button again to get inside and grab some bombs. Oh, there's another one. He shoots lasers out of his eyes. Oh, twice. Oh, you got nothing on me. Oh, stand on the elevator and move up or down. Well, we'll get the other guys over here first. So, Combat Man, ready! Onwards to victory. Or at least to the elevator. And you can pick up this carrot, because the runner is full. I think we need kind of names for these. So we can have Running Man, Demolition Man, and Fat Man. How about that? Sound good? Good. And I know there's a secret area through here which contains a chicken drumstick. How about that? Now, what's going on hitherto? Baliog the Fierce is a stud! Good on him! He can use his arrows to toggle switches as well as to defeat monsters. Shoot an arrow by pressing Y. So here we go. Nice and easy. Then we're going to switch back to the Running Man. Oh. To trade an item, press select and then press B over the item. Now give the item to a nearby Viking. Press select to exit. We won't bother with that. So we press select and then we go here so we can use our bomb, which is that button there, and then we just get back a bit. And there it goes. Croutonian security will be looking for you. You will only survive if you work as a team. Excellent. So there we are. Now the Running Man has a carrot, and that's it. Everyone on the lift. Come on, Fat Man, on the lift. Whew. This is tense. Oh, right. Oh, there's a switch here. If we flip the switch, it turns on this, which lets us float. Yes, even the Fat Man can float. And the Jumping Man can skip most of the journey, or he can fail by falling down and then getting carried up. So if we put the Fat Man in front... Yep, that's it. I always try and lead with the Fat Man because obviously he has the shield. So he's obviously the one you want at the front, so as to protect everyone else from oncoming damage. Now, the levels in the first world are really pretty easy. They shouldn't give you too much problems whatsoever, because obviously they're just trying to introduce you to the way the game works and all the mechanics and stuff. Obviously that's not... Oh, I've done this wrong. Obviously that's not to say that they incorporate new mechanics later on, but when they do, they normally give an introductory tutorial level for it, so that you have time to get used to it. But these levels are to introduce the core concepts of gameplay. You know, the elements of teamwork and how to use each character's abilities and things like that. So everyone is in now except... Oh, Fat Man got hit, but as you can see he's taking damage now, so we can eat this chicken drumstick and recover some health. Stick close to me. I'll lead the way. That wasn't his voice, but we know what that was. You wouldn't know which way to lead if you had a map. Oh, that's an insult. Right, sorry, I read that with the wrong inflections. If you two don't stop fighting, I'm going to have to brain you both. Yeah, that told him. Okay, this level's password is tooped. So let's get everyone going. This is going to introduce us to a new mechanic, as we can see here. Eric the Swift has a tough head. He can bash enemies and knock down certain barriers by pressing Y while running. So let's demonstrate this. Boof! There we go. Now let's get the Demolition Man up, because again we have an electronic force field which we can turn off. To operate a teleporter, stand in it and press A, which we will do once we get everyone over there. Good old soundtrack. So we get in, then we press the button, which is that button. There we go. Oops. Not very good at the controls on the keyboard. Never mind. So here we are, everyone's teleported. What have you got to say? Olaf the Stout can use his shield as a hang glider. While falling, position the shield above his head by pressing B. And the reason why it tells you to do that in this section is because this game does come equipped with fall damage, as you can see. So, always be careful. You must be one of the aliens that the Croutonians have all been talking about. Who are these Croutonians and why did they bring us here? Tomato, the evil Croutonian ruler, is collecting unique life forms to display in his gallery. Sounds like a great guy. Do not expect an invitation to dinner. So we do need to do this section again, because obviously we have to come down here to grab that red key, which we can do by floating ever so effortlessly. Oi, come back. And now we have the red key, we can use it on the red lock and continue onwards. Oops, nearly killed it. Now, as I think I've said, all three of these characters need to make it to the exit at the same time. If anyone dies during a level, then you must start again from the start. Everyone's there, and then you have to try again. So, if you don't know what you're doing, there can be a bit of a trial and error element, but there is also maybe a little bit of learning involved. Olaf can help Eric to jump higher by letting him stand on his shield, which we will demonstrate right now. Now that thing is a little blue bowling ball with a laser gun. I don't quite know what sense that makes, but I'm sure it makes some somewhere. There's another example of fall damage. That was a demo. So let's open that. Let's get the Fat Man in. See, as you can see, there's a bunch of these. Now, this strange item here that the Running Man has is actually a bomb, which kills all of the enemies on screen, and can be very useful when used in the right place, or wasted when used when there are no enemies on screen. So it's important to be aware of your surroundings. If I bash one more wall right now, my head will explode. She might have said that in some context. I got dibs on his helmet. Okay, but I get his boots. It's great to have such good friends. Apologies for the pauses in dialogue. I'm desperately trying to work out what their voices are. Oh, right. I'm going to pause the recording and see how long this has been going on for. Bear with me. Okay, so there's only been about 15 minutes, which is 15 minutes, which is great. So let's continue onwards. Password for this level was, of course, Grund, which translates as something, I think, in some context. Now, let's get these guys over here. I am pretty familiar with how the levels work, especially in the first world or so. But as we get further into the game, I get a bit more rusty, and we might have to have a few chipmunked sections or a few sections cut out and stuff because I can't remember how to do them. But these first few levels on the spaceship are pretty easy. Like I've said, they're just there to help you get to grips with the gameplay and stuff. Wait here by the laser shooting teapot. Again, not quite sure what sense that makes. I'm sure in some universe it's acceptable. Let's jump over the alien in a dress, and this fella can teleport off because he'll be in danger if he stays there. I didn't realise that initially. Begone! Teleport off, and watch it. And finally, the Fat Man. And I think this is the last level in World 1, which is pretty cool. And I always used to get stuck on this level when I was younger, because I'd get to this point and be like, fine, okay, this is cool. And I'm actually going to do what Raukau calls science here, to show something off to you. Because I didn't know what to do here, so I just thought, well, let's just run. But of course there's these lifty things, and these lifty things just lift you straight into electricity, which is no good. But we don't want to bother with that, so let's just rewind. Oh, excuse me, sorry. So that's obviously the problem here. Oh, whoa! And I couldn't work out how to do it, and I never used to get anywhere. And I didn't know that if you put the shield there and get this guy to jump on and do that, I didn't know that was an item. And I spent ages and ages as a child here not being able to get past this area. And it was so simple. These are heavy boots, basically, which means that now you can just tank it, no problems. And if you feel so inclined, knock out every single bowling ball with a laser pea shooter. And then you just tap the button, that turns the lifty things off, and then you stand here by this galaxy pyramid thing and wait for the Demolition Man and the Fat Man to join you. Here he comes now. Come on, Fatso. And there we go.
Are you guys sure we want to go in there?
Maybe it leads back home.
There's only one way to find out. Let's go.
And so they did. And that's the end of World 1. So now we get to watch these guys just tumble through space forever and always. At least until this galaxy takes up the whole screen. And then we enter World 2. Which is Prehistoric World. The password for this level is Lulamo.
That was intense.
Yeah, what a ride. I'm going to make him Australian. Yeah, what a ride.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Let's do this level, and then I think we're good to call it quits for today. So this introduces us to the Tyrannosaurus rexi, and oh look, we can get a bomb there as well. How useful. And again, for science, stepping into water or liquid is bad and causes you to drown, so don't do it. So that dinosaur there is happy just gnawing away on that wooden shield, which has indefinite durability, which is nice. So then in comes the Demolition Man to sort him out. Snail, whatever. This also, of course, introduces you to the new thing in that there are enemies that take more than one hit to kill now, which is something we weren't introduced to in the first level, but now we have been. Now we have been. Kind of stumbled over my words there. Okay, Fat Man, you can wait down here. Running Man, get a carrot. and the yellow key. Running Man tends to be the supply man, really. He kind of grabs a lot of items on the course of the journey. Through no fault of his own, it's just the way things are, because he can access more areas. So there we are, we'll shoot the snail. And actually, let's demonstrate the trading mechanic now. So if this guy gives the carrot to the Demolition Man, like that, he is now able to get up there somehow to grab that thing. How the... Aha, there it is. I knew there was a way up there somewhere. Maybe we do need the fat man here. Come on, fat man, let him up there. Let him up. Or not. No, screw it. Basically, those things there, that little coin up there, basically gives you an extra hit point. So, if you have 2 hit points, it gives you 3. And also, if you have 3 hit points, it gives you 4, which is nice. Oh, nuts. Oh dear. Yeah, he took a bit of a bashing there. Never mind. So, in he goes, opens the door. Nearly got snail spitted. Oof, that's a bit close for comfort. I'm not a fan of that. Okay. Let's get rid of all these. Stupid critters. Oh, and the yellow key. Running Man! And the fat man can go no further. Jesus, damn it, fat man. That was probably unnecessarily blasphemous. Apologies. And again, come on, Demolition Man. Excellent, and here we are at the exit. Easy peasy.
It's nice to be outside again. Those blue lizards were kinda cute. Yeah, when they weren't trying to eat us.
And there we go. That's the first, what, 5 levels of the Lost Vikings? It's a pretty good game. I'm pretty happy with it. I enjoyed it a lot. But I will call the video closed here for today. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.